It's 2021 and I'm 14 years old. I've just started my fitness journey and all I know is I want to build a body I'm proud of. I mean, look at me. I'm a skinny fat teenager and my diet is a complete disaster, consisting of cereal, cookies, ham sandwiches, and Fanta. I didn't question it, however, because it was deemed as normal. It's what everyone around me seemed to eat as well. I knew it wasn't healthy, but at least I wasn't the weirdo bringing rice and broccoli to the lunch table. But now, I was chasing something different. I wanted results, I wanted change, and deep down, I knew this diet surely wouldn't cut it. So, I went looking for answers, and what I found shocked me. I watched YouTube video after YouTube video, and I was amazed. Turns out, to build muscle, I didn't really need to change my diet. I just needed to track these things called macros and calories. That was it. Download an app, hit your targets, doesn't matter what you eat. As long as the numbers add up, you build muscle. Bear in mind, I was 14, so you guessed it, no competent thinking, just sheer trust in these influencers online, because they look great and have thousands of followers, so surely they're experts at this. To make things even better, because I was so skinny, I needed to do this thing called bulking, where essentially I needed to eat as many calories as possible, which meant 5 cookies a day, a few packs of crisps, a Ben & Jerry's, heck, maybe even a Domino's, because as long as I hit my calories and protein, I would still gain muscle, right? Right? After 3 to 4 months of this diet and going to the gym, my fitness pal told me I was smashing it, but the mirror said otherwise. The only thing I was gaining was acne and anxiety. I felt utterly terrible. I'm talking groggy, greasy, and full of this non-stop brain fog, which made me unable to concentrate in class and fall asleep half the time. I was still weak in the gym, my lifts weren't going up, and my body looked the same, maybe even a lot more bloated. Yeah, sure, I wasn't giving it 100% of my effort during workouts. How can you expect a 14-year-old to feel like training when breakfast was a bowl of cereal, 2 cookies, and a bottle of sugar-free Oasis? Things weren't adding up. If these influencers had the exact same diet, why did they look 100 times better and not feel like shit? So here's what I found out. Because I didn't have insane genetics, and I wasn't using the secret sauce that 90% of these influencers are on, the diet I was sold, it was a complete f***ing lie. It's wild. These guys eat like 12-year-olds with credit cards and somehow look like Greek gods. I started digging deeper into nutrition, and it turns out there's way more to food than just calories and macros. Some foods literally fuel your body. They give you energy, improve recovery, and help you build lean muscle. Whereas others, they destroy your hormones, wreck your digestion, and drain your energy, even if the macros are identical. I was eating foods loaded with refined sugars, seed oils, trans fats, chemicals I couldn't even pronounce. But hey, my fitness pal said I was on track. Meanwhile, the influencers I was copying were living on cheeseburgers and pizzas and looking shredded. Why wasn't it affecting them? Because they don't need natural hormones. They get their testosterone from a bottle. And yeah, I was pissed. But honestly, I'd rather know the truth than keep living a lie. So, what is the natural solution? Alright, to be clear, I'm not a scientist, but I've tested this in the real world, and I call it the clean diet. It's built around 4 principles. Cut out the junk, optimize natural muscle growth and recovery, skyrocket energy levels, make it sustainable long term. Step 1, eradicate the junk. If it didn't come from the earth, it's out. If it has more ingredients than letters in the alphabet, it's gone. Frosted Flakes, gone. Protein bars packed with sugar, gone. Sugar-free drinks with 17 different sweeteners and weird chemical names? You're smarter than that now. Step 2, build with clean protein. Eggs, high-quality meats, and full-fat dairy. Not high-protein Mars bars from Asda. If it looks like junk, smells like junk, and was created in a lab, probably not going to build natural testosterone. Step 3, fuel your body. You do need carbs and fats, just the right kind. Carbs, potatoes, rice, fruit. Fats, avocados, grass-fed meat, organic dairy. Compare that to pizza, energy drinks. One builds you, the other builds inflammation. Step 4, make it sustainable. Because if your clean diet feels like a prison, you'll eventually escape straight into a binge. So I started simple, 1 clean swap a day. Instead of sugary cereal, I'd make eggs and sourdough toast, which still tastes great. Instead of ordering Deliveroo, I'd eat something homemade, even if it was basic. And here's the trick that saved me. 1 to 2 moderate cheat meals a week. Not Domino's, not KFC, just something like a Nando's. Not optimal, but not a chemical disaster either. Trust me, your body will feel it before your mind understands it. You'll wake up feeling more alert, your lifts will feel smoother, your thoughts will be sharper. That's when you realize you've been eating like shit your whole life. And now, you're finally free. Here's what they don't tell you. Eating clean isn't just about getting lean. It literally rebuilds the person you are. When you cut out the junk, you don't just lose fat. You gain clarity, you gain self-respect, you gain discipline that shows up everywhere in your life. Because choosing the clean option, especially when the easier, tastier, dopamine-packed one is right there, that's mental reps. That's how you train your identity. Think about it. If you can say no to sugar, you can say no to skipping the gym, you can say no to scrolling on TikTok for 4 hours, and you can say no to being mediocre. And here's the twist. The wins aren't just in the mirror. You can work without losing focus every 10 seconds. Your skin clears up and you stop looking like a greasy cartoon character. You don't crash midday because your energy stays stable. You wake up feeling like a warrior instead of a zombie. That's when I realized it wasn't only the gym that changed my life, the clean diet did as well. Because food isn't just fuel, it's a statement. Every meal you eat is a reflection of what you believe you're worth. Junk food equals comfort, equals short-term pleasure for long-term pain. Clean food equals discipline, which equals short-term effort for long-term greatness. So here it is, the part you've probably been asking yourself for since the video began. Alright Oliver, what do you actually eat? I'm now 4 years into my fitness journey, and for the last 3 of those, I've stayed consistently lean, with a few clean bulks here and there. I've built a solid base, the type of physique I only used to dream about. But now, it's time to level up. I'm entering my clean bulk arc, not the dirty bulk and hate yourself arc, a real, focused, natural muscle building phase. Here's the breakdown. Breakfast, 6 whole eggs, 2 slices of fermented sourdough toast, salted butter, and a spoonful of pesto with my daily supplements. Lunch, a large portion of a quality meat source, which can be chicken, beef, or lamb, 150 grams of rice or potatoes, all wrapped in a warm tortilla. Dinner, another meat source and a high quality carb source, which can be sweet potatoes, pasta, rice. Keep it simple and keep it clean. Snacks, 5 Medjool dates with salted butter, 2 cappuccinos, which is my favorite cup of coffee, to keep the grind alive, and my new 700 calorie secret shake. No blender, only 4 ingredients. If you want to know what's in it, join my Telegram below, which is completely free, just sharing what's worked. And look, I'll be honest, I have a huge sweet tooth myself, and I'm not saying never eat a cookie again, but if your whole bulk is revolved around pizzas and protein shakes, don't be surprised when you're puffy and soft. If you wouldn't feed it to the future version of yourself, then don't feed it to the current one. Your diet is the greatest investment you'll ever make, not just for your physique, but for your focus, confidence, and identity. So choose foods that fuel the version of yourself you're trying to become. This isn't about perfection, it's about direction, one meal at a time. The path of personal development was always yours, now it is time to walk it.